Tell me when the little light live. Hello.
We are live.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. And I'm looking to see if anyone has joined yet. They have not. Do you see that, Dawn, where you see the little eye? I'm not sure if you can see that on your screen, but no one's joined yet. But usually it's
Do you see that? Oh, get rid of
There's
that.
millions. There you go.
So no one's here. We have a 0.
We have 0, but people will join in a second.
Yeah. And when they do, oh my God. Okay. So I'm just going to put hi.
Hi. It's the Dawn and Adrienne show. Now to people in the chat.
Hi, and welcome to the first inaugural Bubbles and Baubles.
Baubles and Bubbles.
Baubles and Bubbles.
So, guys, whoever's here, and please say hello in the chat when you join. I am Adrienne from ALaModeby by Adrienne, and we also have
Dawn from Hudson Vintage.
Hi, Kim. Kim has joined the chat. Hello.
Kim. Hey, Kim. Awesome. So we're testing this out, and because we didn't want it to be a complete and utter train wreck on Thursday, and we thought it would be great to do a promo for anyone who can watch in the replay, just a little sneak peek of what we have pulled so far. I don't have very much pulled yet. I'm actually editing right now. I'm in the middle of editing the Modernist video. I finally got to that collection. So it might change, but it's a sneak peek. So here we are. This is, I did it from biggest to smallest.
God. I haven't seen this yet.
What I wanted to do when in my mind for pulling was I wanted to have things that were either one of a kind or hard to find. So I picked things, I tried to get things that were dated. Some of these things are dated. My favorite thing out of everything that I pulled so far is this. This looks like a Brutalist. Oh, StreamYard is backwards. This looks like a Brutalist ring, right? It is cats. It's 3 cats. That's going to be in the auction for sure. And it's silver and it's dated. I think it says 1984 or 1985. And it's really well done. And I have another cat ring that I still haven't found, but I'm going to find it today. I know I'm going to find it today. And then also the Black Hills Gold. I just finished researching this. So that's coming up. That's 80s. They still make it, but they're not as nice now. This, I wore this constantly in the 80s. I think this is Jess Mahoney. That's a little heart. And it's signed also. Yeah. And then I have some, do you want to show some things or should I keep going?
I want to back up for just a second. I know you're super excited. I'm super excited. I hope everyone else is going to be as well. Dawn and I, as you guys know, we've been collaborating informally and helping one another on the auctions that we do. And we've been calling the auctions for each other. And what you guys don't see is that Dawn and I have also developed a friendship. We started talking almost every day and sharing jewelry stories, but also stories about one another's lives.
We come from the same place. We're about the same age. We're going through the same things. We both moved from New York to California. We're both thinking about moving back. We're both in our mid-50s. All the joy that comes with that.
So a lot of joy, not. And we're formalizing things. So we wanted to bring you our collections and the jewelry auctions that we've always brought to YouTube, but we also wanted to bring friendship and a space where you guys could come and talk to one another, talk to us. And while we look at the jewelry and do our auctions, we also want to open things up to storytell and share and celebrate, because we're coming to the end of the pandemic, and I know that we're all starting to get out there a little bit more. There's a lot to celebrate. And so we are planning on joining on YouTube once a month and doing Baubles and Bubbles, or whatever we might call it in the future. And Dawn's already pulled some amazing things. This this month's theme is going to be the 1980s.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
We're excited
Yeah.
about that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be really fun. And I already put a community post up. So if you guys want to share that, Adrienne made it and I posted it, and it says big hair optional, which I think is hysterical. I am almost tempted to do the big hair.
I'll do it if you do it.
Oh, really?
I'll do it. And my hair is like this today because I'm getting my hair colored, and I'm sure you can all.
Oh my God.
That's why.
See, but the thing is, you have to remember that when it's on YouTube, it's on forever.
Well, I mean,
like, because, I would do it like, remember those side ones where it's like, those.
I love that. I used to put my hair like all big
side ones with the shoulder pads.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I mean, how else? I don't have big hair.
But you have great hair. You can make that as you just have to get a thing of hairspray. That's all.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I think I'm gonna do it. And you know what? If I can't stand it, I'll take it down on Thursday.
John, I pulled a bunch of jewelry too. But how would you, not to put you on the spot, but I'm going to do it anyway because you know your stuff. What are some things that define the jewelry of the 80s? Like, what are some styles, do you think?
Okay, so funky. Everything was big. The 80s were maximalist. Mm-hmm. There was like this whole movement towards, there was a lot of like craft artists. Like they weren't just craft, but they were, what was very big back then was, like these. I have these. I pulled. These are carved lucite. This is This is a lady from the 80s. I used to know her name. I can't remember because I can't remember today. I might remember tomorrow. But they're signed. Yeah. And they're carved lucite. And this was someone who was like, you could read about her in the New York Times. She was pretty big. So things like that, the signed artist pieces. I used to work in the 80s, actually. I think, it was the 80s. I worked at Savage on Columbus Avenue. And everything that we sold was not necessarily cold designer, but it was mainly like a lot of, it had signatures, and it was all kind of one of a kind. So like, here's a good example of the 1980s. Look at this. I bought this in Savage. This awesome. Is pottery, and it's signed Wild Girl 84. I think it says so 84.
Cool. I remember seeing this before we started engaging. I remember seeing that on one of your earlier.
Yeah, but they're 80s, and so I pulled them. I also pulled these. These are signed 84. Look how I think these are so cool for right now.
Pretty.
And then there was also like the an interesting part of the modernist movement. You guys know I have modernism on the brain right now. I'm completely obsessed with it. And so by the 80s, there was still like the stuff that was in Soho in artwear that Robert Lee, it was his store. And so it was the stuff that he carried. And so that would have been something like this, which is amazing, which I've never been able to attribute. There's a signature, it says Hans or something. And then these, I pulled these are Robert Lee Morris.
Oh, can I see those closer?
Yeah.
Those are amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that.
I bought these and never wore them. I just took them out of the bags. They were in separate bags. They've literally been sitting. And then these are very 80s. See how this is crafted? Like someone made these. So it was like, things were, I don't know. It's kind of a hard question. I guess I just want to say things were sort of one of a kind. Also, everybody was really designer. Everyone was so, like all the high, like people became really aware of logos and designer brands and Versace, it was very 80s, things like that. But for me, I mean, I don't have any Versace in this auction. You know what I mean? I picked things that I wanted to be more interesting than just like a name brand that you could get, and I love like the vintage Napier and the vintage Monet. And I have some of that coming in that I haven't pulled yet, because that counts as hard to find. I think anybody could, find an, like what's the name? Cavelli. Do you know what I mean? Like there are certain things, or old Louis Vuitton or something like that. So I wanted to try and focus on things that were rare and hard to find, and that would become part of someone's collection that they would actually want to use and wear.
That's neat.
As like personal expression, you know, like still be relevant, not like necessarily costumey, which is why I don't know about the big hair.
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool. Did you
See,
do
we're
that?
learning as we go. I did that. I said, show the chat. That is so cool. We've finally put it together. Well, please show up on Thursday, 5
This is
p.m.
our first time we're officially together. So you caught the first one.
Yeah, that's so neat. Guys,
Yeah.
if you're watching and there are 10 of you watching, feel free to say hello. Let us know if you're excited about Thursday night. Let us know if you love 1980s jewelry. I know we do. And I am so excited to do this. I remember very vividly going shopping with my mom in the 80s and raiding her jewelry box in the 80s for all of, you know, the great things that she collected. A lot of Joan Rivers, a lot of, Jay Lane. She did a bunch of Kirk's Folly and all of that. So I'm looking forward to this. Hi, ladies. Hello. Hello. Hi, Mona. All of you. Thanks for saying hi in the chat. What do you guys think of the 80s? And if we wear big hair, will you do big hair at home?
Oh my God, that's a big ask.
I loved it. Oh yeah, that is probably a big ask. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it on your behalf.
Yeah. Okay. We're committed now.
Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna bring some Kenneth Tulane. I love this, and I'm almost scared to show you, Dawn, because I bet you're gonna love this because we I know.
Oh my God.
Fun lipstick.
That's a good one.
This is actually vintage 80s Avon.
Oh,
in my research, it's Avon, and I saw that it's actually a book piece. There's a book on identifying Avon jewelry, and this was in there. So I'm bringing that.
That's fabulous.
That's going to be hi from Toronto. And this piece, I don't know how to attribute this, but
I love this.
Is that amazing?
Oh, that looks like Signer or something.
I don't know who it is, but it is gorgeous. I trust your judgment as always.
Turn it around.
There's nothing on there. I took a loop to it.
Are the pearls heavy?
They're glass. They're definitely on the heavy.
That's really a good one. That is super fun.
Isn't that fun?
I love that.
I love that piece.
See, and something like that is perfect because it's something that transcends, you know what I mean? Like people, it doesn't just look like you're wearing your old stuff. Like it's still good. You know, it's like always going to be something you want to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited. 14 of you in the chat now. Don't you love when people join live? I get very excited.
I wish I could see them. I can see them if I look at my phone.
You can look at your phone, and I'm trying to show the comments on the screen as they come in. Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa. Oh my God, this is great. Oh, and you guys get shout outs. You guys should definitely, today's the day to comment because you'll get this is a shout out right here.
That's right. Vanessa, I've been watching your channel. You're doing great. I love your videos. Vanessa's in Florida. I know. How's the weather today in Florida? I love Florida. I want to end up down there.
I want to show these. These are also very 80s.
Oh, those are cool.
These are sterling. And these are also dated somewhere in there. Oh, and I have some Sagen. Sagen's very 80s.
Oh, you talked about that at my last auction.
I have
I didn't know who that was.
This was like, you know, had it forever, pulled it out of my own box. This is like this little, you know, I forget. They talked about this all the time, this little swirl thing. Oh, and I have a cloud ring too. I should find that. I have one of their rings that looks like a cloud, but that's very early Sagen. You know, unique chain, unique silver.
I want to show everything, but we're going to have to wait until tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't have that much pulled really. I have it more in my head than in front of me. I know that I'm going to be showing this belt.
Ooh. All right. We
That
have to
came
try
from-
not to buy too much of each other's stuff.
I know they're going to be watching us buy things from each other. That is so classic.
I know. Well, we do that once in a while, but it's always
Lizzie! Lizzie's in the house.
Hi, Lizzie. How are you?
Hi, Lizzie. Lizzie, there is, I don't want to give it away, but we have quite the community. We have a really lovely, lovely community, and someone in the community wants to send you something. So
that's nice.
That's all I'm going to say. So make sure you go to your mailbox every now and again for the next few weeks. She's in England. You're in England. So it's going to take a little while, but
it is such a nice community. I've gotten so many sweet notes of support and friend mail, and it's just really nice. And we really appreciate it because we work kind of hard on this stuff, on our videos and auction. And so when you get a comment, that someone appreciates you and is enjoying your auction or show, doesn't that feel good, Dawn?
I cannot express how amazed I am. I am completely, and I mean, okay, perfect example. You and I have never met in person.
We have not.
And we are friends
next to each other in a New York restaurant.
I know. We've passed each other in the street, right?
Yes.
A long time ago, but we've actually never met, and we are truly, truly friends.
That's right. We really are.
And this is what's happening all through this community. People are making connections. People are helping each other. We are kind of becoming aware of what's in our collections.
Yes.
I might see something and go, oh, those earrings go with, Adrienne's necklace, or what I mean? These things are happening.
Yeah.
And we're really helpful, and we're not catty, and we're not jealous. I know there's a lot of, we're not here to say things about other places, but there can be a lot of pettiness and jealousy, and I just refuse to allow that.
Yeah. We're very supportive of one another, and you guys could probably already tell that, right? Because you've come to both of our auctions and you see that we're helping each other out, and that comes from, the heart. That really does. We want to help each other succeed. And, it's
an amazing community. I mean, we met through the community.
Totally.
Yeah.
So keep reaching out. Keep letting us know. Let us know if there's anything you're interested in seeing tomorrow night. We will be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Can I just tell you? Yeah. I didn't realize Thursday was tomorrow.
Oh, it is. Guys, do you lose track of the days during this pandemic? I feel like I'm like, what day is it? What time is it? What is going on? Is it the weekend? It all kind of melts together.
It does. It's like one big long day.
It is. But good has come out of it. I feel like this for me is all new. You've been doing this for many, many years in a variety of forms, right? This for me is a brand new thing. And then I feel like, a lot of us have picked up other things during the pandemic that maybe we wouldn't have. I've been cooking almost every night. And
oh yeah,
I've taught myself how to cook during this year and some, because, I don't want to go out to dinner.
I taught myself how to edit. I don't know if you could say I taught myself. I'm still learning.
Your videos are beautiful. They really are.
I'm learning. Yeah, I love editing. I love it so much. I don't like it when I need to do it, but then once I start, I really enjoy it.
And when's your next one coming out? Soon,
tomorrow
right?
At 2.
So that's exciting.
2:15, something like that. Somewhere, I don't know, 2:15, 2:30, whatever. So, and I'm still working on it right now. I'm like maybe halfway through the edit. Oh, Cynthia Hobbs. Hi,
Cynthia.
Hi,
so Cynthia is my friend who's been making all of the jewelry I've been showing.
Oh,
And I'm
yay.
waiting for her to start an Etsy channel. Cynthia, now you've got people watching in the chat. And you have a lot of support. A lot of people that that follow me have commented on your beautiful creations, and they are so appreciated. And sitting right next to me is my little spider that you made me out of beads that I love.
I love him. Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
love the purple earrings. I think the purple earrings remind me of old Kenneth J. Lane. They're so great. There's this very famous picture of Kenneth J. Lane earrings on, you know, like a sideways shot with like the full and these earrings, and they're kind of the same shape. And I had them and sold them and regretted it.
Well, you'll have to look for them again. Or Cynthia can make you a pair.
Right.
When she opens her Etsy
like
store.
Aurora Clear beads or something.
Oh my gosh.
So I guess, you know what, we should just to include everyone in our learning process, the moderating is going to be interesting because I can't really keep track. Like, it might be, guys, that one of us is talking and the other one is kind of looking at their computer and participating in the chat. And then, you know, we can talk out loud, like we can ask each other questions. I think that'll work.
We hope.
We'll see.
If not, we'll adjust it. You guys will bear with us, right?
Yeah, it's going to unfold. So what are you most excited about showing?
Which piece?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you the piece I'm most excited about. And it's funny because way before we started talking, I actually learned about this designer from you and have since found 3 pieces, and that is Ganani. And this is an amazing lariat. Well, I don't even know if you'd call it a lariat. I think they call it more of a scarf. It's like a scarf. It's a scarf necklace. And it's all of the beads. And remember, I learned from you that you can tell a Ganani because there's usually one bead that's different from the rest, right? And I'm going to see if I can.
Yes, it's normally a black bead, but in this case, it would not be.
Yeah, it's not right, of course, because it can't be.
And I recognize that. That is a Ganani.
I'm getting used. So there's
there
one.
It is. Wow.
Right. And let me see if I can show this properly because I am all bundled up today. I've turned into one of those California people that when it's 60 degrees, I say it's so cold.
I know.
What's wrong with me? Okay, so this is not going to match anything I'm wearing. So I'm going to take this off for a second just to show this. And basically, you can wear this so many ways, but I kind of like to wear it this way, just like a scarf.
That is gorgeous.
I know, it's cool. And you just kind of have to play with it and get it in the right spot. But the beads on this are exceptional. They're all glass at the end.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to which way
I know. Everything's really weird. Oh, that looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Scottish jewelry. Is this Scottish or German?
Ganani? I thought it was. Oh my God, I can't remember. I think it's supposed to be German, but I always think it's Italian.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I probably think it's Italian because of the NI at the end, but then see, this is the problem is that I learned so much of this so long ago, and I never know what I'm not going to be able to access at any time.
Right.
Like sometimes I remember stuff, sometimes I don't. So it will all be good and lots of fun. Yeah.
It will be.
So are you, oh, look at that. Looks beautiful. Sounds Italian. Hey, vintage jewelry galore. Here's your shout out. All right. Vintage jewelry galore.
Yes. And she has a great channel too. I've watched you on YouTube. You're doing great. Thanks for joining. And thanks for all of these comments. I love it. All right. So
okay, one more thing. I want to show one more thing.
One more thing. Show it.
Because I wore this every day. This is really like, I put this together in the 80s. It's a silver snake chain with an enameled pansy
Oh, that's pretty.
a little like a garnet cluster that is grapes. Like, well, to me, it's grapes. I don't know, but it's just a garnet cluster, which I might have made.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm looking at it now. I think I made that one. Oh yeah, I did make the one because I was making a whole series of these with like peridot and garnets. And then there's this, yes. So I wore this all together.
That's cute.
In the 80s. And it was always my thing to try and make sure that the pansy showed. So I would like make sure that the garnet fell. See how I just did that? Because I did it every day. I would make sure that the garnet fell on top of the pansy.
I know you love pansies. There may be a female coming your way.
And look at it. It's even enameled in the back. So I started collecting enamel. I just am realizing now how long I've been collecting enamel. So anyway, that's going to be in the auction.
All right. Well, we're not going to give too much away. I'm not going to show another piece. Okay. We have about, I would say, 40 items between us. We're really excited to show from our collection. And that's it for me.
Pixel and Frisket finds. Pixel and Frisket. Yep.
Hi, Pixel and Frisket. I love that.
All right.
All right. Anything else, Dawn, before we sign off?
No, I think that's it. Because otherwise I'm just going to want to keep showing stuff. So.
All right. Me too.
It's going to be fun. I'm going to go back to editing.
And I'm going to go back to my day job.
Okay. This was super fun. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Hold on one second. It's 8 p.m., right? I don't know where you are, which coast. But it is 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. for Dawn and I.
I always just do LA, New York. That's how my brain works. 5 LA, 8 New York.
The comments keep coming in. Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Adrienne, I'm so impressed that you just know how to do that already. Can you make it so that there's nothing there? Because we want to also have it blank when we show things tomorrow.
Yes. I'm clicking as people come in and typing things. I'm clicking show, but during the auction, guys, we'll try and show a few of those, but we probably won't be able to show all of them just because you're right. We're gonna be showing the pieces. Thank you for that. See you girls tomorrow. Kisses to Boo. Kiss to Boo and Blue.
Boo and Blue.
That is Blue.
We should name the channel that, but no one will know what it is. The algorithm needs like, we have to name the channel like Baubles and Bubbles and Vintage Jewelry Night or something.
Something.
Yeah, we have to name the jewelry.
In the UK? Let me see what give me a second, guys. I'm going to look this up.
Oh yeah, time in the UK.
You know this off.
Oh, you can set the reminder. You can go, we have it already posted. So set the reminder and it'll let you know and take you right there. And I posted it on my community page too. So you can set the reminder from my community post. If you go to my channel community, you'll see it and you can set the reminder. And the algorithm will love that. If you do that, that really connects us because you're going to my channel to click on the video, which is going to be on Adrienne's channel.
So it is, you guys are 8 hours ahead of us. So if we start at 5, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 in the morning.
Oh, that's late.
Which is late. So I would say this, Lizzie, if anything,
they like it.
What's
Baubles
that?
And Bubbles. They love it.
They love it?
Yeah. Vintage Jewelry Glass says she thinks it sounds like Jewels and Smiles.
Oh, that's so cute.
We were kind of thinking of Jewels on the Rocks too. So let us know.
You know what we can do?
Oh, because we're doing this.
Dawn, we can let folks help us name it.
Remember?
Oh, that's right. Tell them.
So, right. So we just made, we did this for our thumbnail, working on the thumbnail right now. But like, I'm going to be drinking kombucha. I'm going to say that right now. You guys, you can drink whatever you want. I'm going to be drinking kombucha. And that's why we were thinking of Baubles and Bubbles. But Baubles maybe is too specific. I don't know. You guys let us know because Jewels might be better. There's so many of you that are so creative. So if you think of something, oh, Lizzie, you're going to join. Okay. We won't hold you to it, but it's going to be super fun just because it's our first time together officially, you know, you'll have one of these. I know, right? Bartender.
I'll have a glass of sparkle, please.
Yeah. I'll take a glass of Giant Pearls and faux Chanel. This is 80s. We won't say what that is.
I like it.
It's not real. It's not the real thing. It's a copy. I'll be on the hot chocolate. Perfect. That sounds lovely. Hey, Martha. All right. We said we were going to be quick, and I need to go.
I know, but this is how we go. It's been a half hour already. And by the way, because I said boo, she's clamoring to get in my lap now. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time, and we cannot wait.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.